Gravitation is a fundamental force of nature. It's what keeps planets in orbit around the sun, causes objects to fall to the ground, and is responsible for the weight of everything on Earth. Imagine dropping an apple from a height. The apple falls toward the ground because of the force of gravity. Similarly, Earth itself is constantly being pulled toward the sun, and the moon is held in orbit by Earth's gravity. Now let's look at Newton's law of gravitation, formulated by Sir Isaac Newton in the late 17th century. Newton proposed that every mass in the universe attracts every other mass with a force that is directly proportional to the product of their masses, and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between their centers. The law is mathematically expressed as F equals sign G m1 m2 r2, where F is the gravitational force between two objects in newtons. Ng is the universal gravitational constant, which is approximately 6.674 times 10 to the power of -11 Newton-meters squared per kilogram squared. M1 and M2 are the masses of the two objects in kilograms, kg, and r is the distance between the centers of the two objects in meters, m. Let's see how this law works with an example. Suppose we want to calculate the gravitational force between Earth and the Moon. The mass of Earth, or m1, is approximately 5.97 times 10 to the 24 kilograms. The mass of the Moon, or m2, is about 7.35 times 10 to the 22 kilograms. The average distance between the Earth and the Moon, denoted as r, is around 3.84 times 10 to the 8 meters. Using the equation F equals 6.674 times 10 to the -11, multiplied by 5.97 times 10 to the 24, multiplied by 7.35 times 10 to the 22, all divided by 3.84 times 10 to the 8 squared. Let's calculate this. After calculating the values, we find that the gravitational force between Earth and the Moon is approximately F equals 1.98 times 10 to the 20 newtons. This force is what keeps the Moon in orbit around Earth, balancing out the Moon's tendency to move in a straight line and Earth's pull trying to bring it closer. As you can see, Newton's law of gravitation explains how all objects with mass attract each other, and it provides a way to calculate the gravitational force. Whether it's the force keeping satellites in orbit, or the reason why things fall when dropped, gravitation is always at work. Thanks for joining us today. Keep exploring the wonders of the universe.